Hello, my name is Allie and welcome to my channel. Here we are again with Mystic Destiny Serendipity of Aeons. Show's route, it's showtime. And in the last episode, we were given 3 more classes. Lovely! Anyway, so let's just get started. I usually love school, but come on, even I need a break. I lift my head up and glare at the wall. Thanks a frickin' lot, Professor K. As frustrated as I am, I know that I need these classes too. I couldn't even get to sleep for hours last night. I was so scared. I sigh and pushed myself up. As much as I'd like to just go back to sleep, pretend like nothing's happened, I force myself to reread the email. So, there's a class called Practical Magic Application, and it's with Professor Kazama. I think it's Kazama. Kazama. I keep doing that every time. Kazama, because of course it is. The vivid image of Hikaru suddenly throwing a sphere of light at me fills my mind. I shudder as a creeping sense of dread crawls up my spine. Oh God, he wouldn't, would he? Now I know that Hikaru was never trying to hurt me, only trigger my power. But would he do that again? What if I can't do anything, and he has to, and then the memory of hanging suspended as my powers ran wild, flinging Shou aside like it was nothing. It's all I can see. When I think of that, I get so terrified. And I feel like I'm going to start panicking all over again. No, that would be completely counterproductive. I just need to calm down and try to figure out how to control these powers in the first place. That gives me an idea. I slowly, shakily hold a hand out, like I saw Hikaru do before he... I inhaled. No. Control. I need to calm, or else... What, man, I can't read. No. Control. I need to be calm, or else... No. Just focus on what you're trying to do. I hold out my hand. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Come on, you can... I blink and stare at my hand. Can what? What am I trying to do anyway? Realizing that I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, I let my hand fall to my side with a sigh. I'll just have to do my best to figure it out while I'm there. Hikaru will be a lot more careful now, I'm sure. I think anyway. I sigh heavily and get out of bed to get ready for the day. It's late afternoon and I trudge along the mostly empty basement. I can't shake the sick feeling in my stomach. I'm not at all looking forward to my next class, Practical Magic Application. I stop and look ahead at where Hikaru's classroom is supposed to be. Is it too late to say I'm sick and go home? No, focus. Focus, Munchie. You can't run forever, so might as well suck it up and face him. I take a deep breath and resume my slow walk to the classroom. I trudge along the mostly empty basement, not at all looking forward to my next class, Practical Magic Application. How many times can you say the class name? I did manage to learn a bit in control and focus, mostly because it's still the beginning of the year. Everything was focused on just breathing correctly, but I still couldn't summon anything. Theoretical magic studies was definitely way over my head, but oh shoot, sorry. Now that caught me way off guard. Theoretical magic studies was definitely way over my head, but it did at least give me some good information about magical limits. Apparently everyone is born with a certain amount of potential. I wonder what mine is. But now I've got to be clueless in yet another class. I grit my teeth. I'm not the type to have no idea what's going on in class. I work very hard so I don't have to feel that way. But here, it's like I'm totally out of my element. Hey, Munchie. I'm guessing this is Shou, I'm not sure. Completely startled out of my thoughts, I looked towards the voice at my side. Actually, it probably was because question marks were yellow. Oh no, it's Takumi. Oops, my bad. What's up? What? Takumi? Why are you here? I thought you weren't... I try to think of how to say it, and make a vaguely magical hand motion. Takumi laughs. Really? You think so? Could I pass for something not human? I looked Takumi over carefully. Well, yeah, I guess. From what I've seen, everyone pretty much looks human anyway. To the point where I can't help but wonder about how many non-humans I've already seen. Plus, there was the thing yesterday. Oh, right, that. Sorry about that. I really didn't want to hurt you. No, it's okay. Man, I'm really screwing up on his voice. I'm really glad you were able to stop me before anything happened. So, as for why I'm here, you know what? I'm going to do nasal voice for you. So, for why I'm here, I managed to convince the administration to let me attend classes normally only supernatural students attend. Professor K helped out a lot with that. I think back to how frustrated Hikaru looked yesterday. Hikaru seemed like he wouldn't be the type to be pushed around easily. But why does Takumi want to stay in anyway? A thought strikes me then, and I remember that he randomly had a tranquilizer dart on him. Even though he's just a human, Takumi may actually be kind of scary. We stop in front of the classroom I was headed to, and Takumi pushes open the door for me. I've been allowed to sit in today while they get me all officially set up. Since we're both new, want to sit together? Sure. I walk past him into the classroom and he follows me in. As we walk up the steps, I notice there's a different view than the first time I was in Professor Kazama's class. Is that all done by magic? Will I be able to do something like that one day? I'd love to have the windows in my bedroom show me the ocean or a beautiful starry sky. Something bright orange catches my eye, breaking me out of my thoughts of magical windows. I turn to see a certain someone waving enthusiastically at me. I'm guessing it's Shou. Orange? Probably. This is a beginner's class, right? So what is he doing here? Confused as I am, I decide not to ask for now. Hey guys, what's up? Hey man. Takumi sits next to Shou and gestures for me to sit on the other side of him. Shou leans over to look at me. We're gonna say it again. Shou leans over to look at me. How you feeling? Pretty good. Thanks. I nervously wait for Shou to mention what happened yesterday, but he never does. Professor Kazama walks in then, and after putting his things away, begins the lecture. I hope everyone's doing well. Today, we're going to continue the subject of elemental magic. I open my laptop and prepare to take notes. Elemental magic is one form of magic that's powered and drawn from the elements of the earth itself. There have been cases of people with especially powerful auras utilizing elements outside of the earth. But since this is a remedial class, we won't be covering that. There are many elements magic users can wield in a variety of different ways. Since we talked about hydrokinesis last week, Today, we'll be talking about its other form, cryokinesis, commonly referred to as ice. During the lecture, Hikaru goes over what cryokinesis is and some of the purposes it can be used for. Towards the end of the lecture, I could swear I can hear faint voices coming from outside the door. Ice can even be an ineffective weapon in battle, and one of the largest families of the half-dragons have utilized it this way for centuries. Yukimura, Hirayama, would you come in? We all look towards the door that opens, and in walk in two men, as if they've just been waiting outside. Murmurs spread through the classroom. Yukimura? So Tatsuya is an ice dragon? Shou leans over and glances at Takumi, and I before whispering. I bet you anything those two have been arguing again. I know, it's hilarious. I wonder what they're even here for, though. Hikaru continues, ignoring our whispers. I'm actually going to let this go here. I'm sorry to cut it off now, but I have to get going. I don't want the video too long. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying and see you in the next video. Bye!